In this video, we returned back to the old ARK for something a bit more fresh. I teamed up with some of my small tribe members, and our goal this week was to try and raid.
I got the ARK.
Chain bullet.
That's one skeleton tower down. PvP. And progress as much as possible. But to start off this unofficial series, we are starting off at day 1 where we spawned on extinction for a note run. I'm level 73, I'm going to transfer over. We transferred off Extinction and we went over to Ragnarok as this was going to be our starting spot. We were going to base in the Redwoods as it was close to rhinos which we needed for bosses, as well as metal and flyers most importantly. So I spawned in at the beach, I redeemed a starter kit which just had some basic gear and harvested this dead terror bird for some hide. And during the time of crafting those bowlers, our tribe mate Tackle was at our starting spot, setting up a little 3x3 base, while me and Saber were out taming PTs. Go the PT. Oh, it's only level 60. The PT's knocked out, need to find some kiting.
Nice.
While the PT was taming with just raw meat, I tribed up with Saber as we were in the same area taming PTs, and just like that the PT was tamed and we started to head over to our starting spot to also get my tribe mate Tackle tribed up. And once we tribed up with him, Brad was actually on another map on Valguero and he was farming drops over there so we could get some riot BPs and most importantly a shotgun BP for the boss fight. And during this time I picked up some berries so I could craft narcotics and trank arrows as we needed a lot of essential tames such as argents and ankies, so I headed out to find them and came across a doed which I knocked out. And while waiting for that doed to tame, I tamed a big ape to speed up our berry farm process, as well as Brad returned with no luck for BPs apart from a journeyman crossbow BP which was pretty nice for early game. Oh my god, this ape farms so many berries. Alright, I've got a decent amount of narcs crafting. There's kibble boxes in the server that our rhinos are going to tame so quick. And finding out we had kibble to tame rhinos with was amazing, which is why I set out immediately to go and try and find some high levels to knock out. Level 150 rhino, 28 melee, 32 weight though, what the fuck. With the first rhino knocked out, I noticed how I haven't seen a single player yet and I kind of jinxed myself. It's weird, these servers always pop off but I feel like I never see anyone.
Don't say that, because then we're gonna get pulled up by foreman. Just got PvP cooldown? Oh.
No way, are we getting tame sniped?
Oh, I know what that was. Don't worry about it. That was the one I tamed and I got kicked from the trial.
Okay, I was about to say, no way that just fucking happened. Not the rhino got 46 weight, 34 melee. With our first rhino safely in our base, I went out again and went on a rhino taming spree. Right, that's the rhinos on mating. But while I was getting rhinos, my tribe mates were doing other things. Tackle was getting Maywings on different maps, Saber was getting an Argent and Anki, and Brad was getting to level 100 for heavy turrets, as well as we upgraded our base to metal, which was pretty nice. And as soon as I got back with the rhinos, I went to do a metal run to help out the tribe. It's the guy on the PT near us. He's looking at me on the RJ, I think he's going to try and kill me.
I will not attack
Thank you, man, thank you.
you. We'll be friends.
What's he said?
Thank you. He says, I will not attack you, my friend. That was 25k metal. What? And after that 25k metal run, honestly, you don't even realise how easy it is to farm on these servers, especially when you've just slaved your life away for 3 months on small tribes. But we got our first heavies up of the wipe, and it was at this time we were needing more silica pearls for more heavies, so I went over to Crystal Isles to pick up some, which was super contested at the time. Brad, I spawned on Crystal Isles. What spawn is it? Central, I think, right?
It's
No.
no.
It's north
not
something.
central,
It's north.
north.
I think it's north middle.
Northeast is the only one. Ah, fuck it. Oh yeah, that was the right spawn, nice. There's so many here. There's like 7 people here. There's only one patch they haven't picked up. I'm gonna quickly get them. Oh, there's a guy swimming in the water with a PT. I'm gonna try and bowl him. I missed. What the fuck is this guy doing? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. This is a fucking shit show. I'm out. The Maywing as well. There's so many people here. Right, that should be enough. I've got like 3k silica pearls. That should be enough for a bit. There's just so many people here. There's like so many tribes of Maywings. Right, I'm here. Silica pearls are in the fabricator. The fuck? There's a guy outside our base. I'm gonna pick him.
There,
someone
What the
just...
fuck? Yeah, killed him. Yeah, he had nothing, honestly. Few kibble boxes though. After killing that guy, it was at this time a tribe called Pancake was scouting us. And remember this tribe name as you'll hear about them in the future. But I went out yet again to tame our last rhino for a Ragnarok boss fight.
I guess everyone's an idiot.
5-minute cooldown.
Oh, they just tried rocket running.
Come out.
Did they die?
They did die.
So yeah, you remember that Maywing you just seen? Well, they just tried to rocket run our base, which obviously failed because you need to get off 2 rockets to even break anything. So as they were upset with their failure, they decided to just tame snipers instead. We lost a couple of Maywings as well as a couple of PTs, but as people just tried to raid us, we definitely had to beef up our base as we only had 4 heavies. But I returned to the Rhino and cryoed it and got our last Rhino for the boss fight. And as we needed more heavies, we needed more silica pearls. So I went over to Crystal Isles yet again, and hopefully there's not more people here so I can farm them in peace. Nice, there's a decent amount of silica pearls. Hopefully we don't run into people. Oh my god, there's a guy here on the Maywing. We got 6k silica pearls, that should be enough. I'm gonna come back. Silica pearls are in the fab. I'm gonna craft 1,000 electronics with it. Oh, the rhino just popped. What's the stats? Got average stats, not the best. Put a foundation over it. But after that silica pearl run, I was sick and tired of how contested that spot was, so I went over to Valguero to tame an angler to make our lives much easier. I found an angler on the river. There's 2 higher levels, but I'm gonna go for the higher HP just to make sure it survives. But nice, it's knocked out. Nice, that's that tamed. And you might be asking, why did we go back to Crystal Isles yet again? Well, Crystal Isles around this section of the map, there is a lot of silica pearls which you can farm. And if we do one run of this should set us up for the entire day. So I threw out my angler and went over to the silica pearl spot. After farming the perils, my tribe mates were over at South Lunar and they actually fobbed it. This was the base spot we chose before the wipe even happened, and we had a plan for raiding it as their gen box was super close and we could exploit this with cannons, as cannons were enabled on this server and do insane damage due to the 6x damage zone inside the cave. So if we could pull this off, all of the turrets would go offline. So after farming 100k silica perils, I went over with a smithy and some flak repair to just help them out in the raid. I'm here. The smithy is down.
I've got an angle on this fucking box. I can try cannon it right now, but
Don't.
Let me harvest the track real quick.
Get the trike, and I'm gonna shoot a rocket as soon as you can.
I'll get a rocket as well.
Yeah, get a rocket as well. Where'd it go?
hit the roof, I think.
You just hit him?
One more.
Yeah, one more.
That's it down. Rocket. I might go with the
Into
cannon.
my rocket.
Just smash the turrets, get turrets, go. Dude,
Get out of the way,
stop.
what the fuck?
He just killed me. Got my shit.
Looted
Just
you.
take all my shit.
Nice, good play.
Nice.
Yeah, the bases, go rocket the base.
Yep, I'm going. I've got no more rockets.
He's the guy with bullet right here. There's beds here. Right there.
Well, I see him.
On ping.
Yeah, beds are down.
You've got C4.
I'm gonna go back for more rockets. Yeah, I'm coming back.
I pushed the heavy up. Just come and try and grapple this guy.
Oh yeah, I see him. He's got
You
no
stripped
flak.
him. Shoot him once.
He just got my launcher. First whip and he gets the launcher. Fuck off. Oh, double
What's
kill,
that?
nice. I think they've got more beds in here. Try and find them.
And take all on the bodies,
Yeah,
please.
just loot everything. For God's sake.
This guy had everything on him.
And just like that, we successfully took over the base spot which we wanted. And honestly, these guys had little to no loot and they were pretty poor. But I can definitely tell you that they weren't expecting someone to cannon their generator. But I transferred back to Ragnarok and left Brad to beef up our lunar base. But it was at this time I really wanted to get the Rag boss fight underway. So I went out to farm them on a Maywing. And if you don't know, on INX, white drops actually contain tributes and artifacts. So this is how I was going to farm them. And honestly, I farmed these drops for over an hour, and of course I won't show you every single drop we farmed as it was pretty boring, and I even had to kill some dinos as well for some of the tributes we needed. As well as you may have noticed, I've got a crafted shotgun, and this was because Brad actually got a shotgun BP while farming the drops, which was super useful as we needed this for boss fights as well. But we were finally ready as we got all of our tributes and we were ready for the Ragnarok boss fight. But then people started the boss fight as soon as we were ready.
Arena is currently occupied.
Some installing that much. As well as the INX servers were getting DDoSed at the time, so INX announced that the servers would be going down for a while. So I went to bed and woke up at 11 AM and someone had actually tave sniped all of our rhinos, hence why we have some new ones. And the tribe also made a few hours of progress while I was sleeping for an extra 3 hours. But we got new rhinos. On top of this, we almost had a full set of flak BPs. The only thing we were missing was gauntlets. But other than that, that's all you missed, and we were finally ready to start the boss fight. So I grappled onto a Maywing and set off. That's the turret box up, you can start the boss fight.
Ready, good?
Yeah.
Thank God.
112 hours, it's focused.
After killing the dragon, we began shotgunning the manticore. Let's go, boys. Easy rag boss fight.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Just leave that heavy too.
Yeah, I'm not picking that up. We went home after a successful boss fight and went to make a replicator. Oh, we need crystal. Can I just buy some?
No, I'll go get it.
I could buy 1,000 crystals for 400 points.
It's a rip off. I'll go get it. It's fine.
Boom, replicator made. Boom. Trans, we want 2, right?
Yeah.
And then a gen.
Fucking beauty.
As well as, I forgot to mention, but in the 3 hours I was sleeping, Saber actually tamed some kangaroos for the Broodmother boss fight, so we transferred off to do that as well.
Oh my god.
It's like I'm going back and upload.
As soon as we transfer off, someone else started the boss fight, so we went back into upload and waited for them to finish. And yet again, we spawned in to try and do it.
Can we start the boss before someone else does it?
Yeah.
Someone press E.
2 minute 40. Take the tributes out and just get ready. Maywing.
Oh, there's a Maywing.
Fucking on the motherfucking
I didn't have my net loaded.
There's an RJ as well.
We're gonna just lose the fight again though. Someone else is gonna start it. What do you wanna do?
How much early is it?
I don't know. I think it's like
300.
300. I think we just start it. I think we just do
Okay.
it and get the engram.
Do we despawn? I don't know what. I don't want to despawn the early in case they don't, but.
No, don't despawn the alley. If they get it, they get it, but...
I'm in tackle.
I'm in.
Can I jump out?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know, I went fucking flying there.
Thank god. 296 early. It's not like a crazy amount. Found he's not been broke.
If I don't have some. It would be unbelievably lucky if they didn't. Yep.
Yeah.
That guy with the Maywing did counter us, but we pretty much knew that was going to happen because, come on, who wouldn't counter that? But we didn't really care about the element from that boss fight, as we just wanted the tech engrams, as the Broodmother was really holding us back from progressing, and the element on this server was super easy to farm anyway, so we didn't mind losing it. But that'll be me for this episode. In the next episode, we build up our base, get some basic tames, as well as raid an asteroid base, which was pretty intense to say the least. And some of you might be asking in the comment section what happened to small tribes, and I'll keep it short and sweet. Pretty much, I just don't have the time to play. Small tribes just fully drains your time for the whole day, and the content I would have to get for you guys, I would probably have to do 12-hour fobs, and I honestly just can't do that anymore. As well as there was a lot of tribe arguing and everybody was sort of splitting up, and I just didn't want to get involved with it, so the series is officially over. I did want to play for transfers, but they kept delaying it, and it honestly killed my drive for the game. And pretty much I quit at the time and we despawned our base, pretty much putting 3 months of progress down the drain. It hurts to see, but what can you do? But like I said, that's all for me, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace, peace.